fallout for the Oscars 2025. And a lot of my predictions were correct, but like many people do predictions with the Oscars, a lot of times I was wrong. The basic gist was still correct because of the Emilia Perez collapse. For those living under a rock, basically, Gascon is an Austrian painter, which created a massive PR dilemma for the distributors, producers, and Netflix, because Netflix bought the film. So anyway, what did I think of the fallout? And to be fair, I'm going mostly with the reactions because I'm going to try to look at the actual Oscars. But that's kind of the problem because after these summary videos, I got to be honest, I was like, it just wasn't that good. It wasn't that good. Some good filmmakers did get rewarded. That's good, right? I'm Still Here, which was an excellent film with some flaws, but excellent. That got a few nominations and a few wins. But yeah, this was pretty disastrous. So the big news, and if you're a longer subscriber, so please subscribe if you can. But if you've been with the channel for even a little bit, you'll know that this is a bit of an inside joke. But Nora, yes, Nora won big. I know, Nora? Nora, yeah. Now, here's the thing, because, I'm not yet making enough money with the channel to do this full time. So I had to make choices. So I got the Conclave. I got the Complete Unknown. I even got to the Brutalist. They were okay. I don't think they were really that good. I got to the Substance a while ago. But the one film I could not get to was Anora. And apparently that was the big winner. Anora won. And it won in a world historic, like super Oscar historic way. So Sean Baker, who wrote, edited, and directed the film, got 4 Oscars just for himself, technically. Yes, the Parasite director did also get 4, but apparently the 4th one, which is kind of his, is for Korea because it's a foreign film. So Parasite, technically through the director, got 4 Oscars, but the last one goes to Korea. I don't know how that works, but anyway. But Sean Baker, because he's American, gets all 4 for himself, which is 1 more than James Cameron, who's Canadian, and he got 3. So there we go. Since I've not seen Anora, I really can't comment whether he deserved it. I know his past work. He is an excellent director. He does a lot of tough subjects, a very indie director. So I guess that was good, but can't hide it. It seems like a compromise. Now, I thought, and again, apologies again, I didn't emphasize this in my other Oscar review, but The Substance, I thought, which was a good film, although I didn't like it in a lot of ways, but still, I can't deny it's not a bad film. I would have thought, to be safe, they would have given most of the Oscars to The Substance because they could not give it to Emilia Perez because, Austrian painter problems. So not Austrian painter, Substance would have won. And to me, I thought it was a lock-in, but nope. They went to Anora, not Onora, Anora. Yeah, I'm going to mess that up a couple times. But anyway, so Anora won a few times with the director and the actress, who's very young. She was very good. And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood with the Quentin Tarantino film. Yeah, she was in that. So she was really good there. So it looks like talented people did win. But yeah, I was hoping that I'm Still Here would have benefited from the Emilia Perez, Austrian painter controversy. So I'm Still Here did win a few things. But yeah, So I'm very mixed on who actually won. That said, Sean Baker is a good guy. His acceptance speeches were kind of interesting. So yeah, kind of mixed on the actual main categories. But there you go. But I am surprised that James Mangold did not win. Surprised Timothée Chalamet did not win. And I guess the one place I am a little sore is for Best Supporting Actor that Jeremy Strong got locked out. How? I don't know. Like The Apprentice is a good film, but it just didn't have a good budget. So it looks a little weird and cheap in a few places. But Jeremy was the truth. He did an excellent job. It is a great film and an insane performance. But no, they gave it to a Culkin for reasons. So yeah, in terms of the Oscars, they're continuing the joke that they don't really give the prize to who deserves it. But for politics or other reasons, they give it to someone else. And usually the politics are kind of stupid. So they went anti-Nazi. That's good. But still kind of pro-fascist. There you go. Because, again, The Apprentice is about Trump. So I guess they were scared of Trump, which, let's be honest, he is scary. So I guess they were like, no, 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 we can't give it. No, no, Trump could get angry. No, no, no. We'll give it to Emilia. No, we can't do that. Oh, okay. Give it to Nora. Give it to Nora. Nora. We're going to give it to the reactionary. Yeah, well, them's the breaks. That said, it wasn't a complete disaster. There was apparently a very touching tribute, which I want to see with Morgan Freeman and Gene Hackman. God rest Gene Hackman. Very big loss. I'm working on a tribute video. I will probably do several tributes to Gene because his career was massive. So that made sense. But then, of course, we can never have good things in the universe. David Lynch got almost nothing. Like, his tribute was really short. Shelley Duvall, very short tribute. James Earl Jones, also a short tribute. But they did have a tribute for Quincy Jones? Okay, Quincy Jones is a legend. Right. Mainly in music. Also, James Bond got a tribute. Those weren't bad ideas or bad things, but Lynch, nothing. Okay, Shelley Duvall, nothing. All right. Still continuing the anti-Kubrick tradition of the Oscars. Don't know. They just seem to not like Kubrick or Kubrick's legacy for reasons. It's a little curious. That said, there was one shining grace. Apparently they did give the documentary prize to No Other Land or No Other Lands. I mean, this is a weird production because it has Palestinian and Israelis on it. So it's a very interesting multicultural production. And given, can't ignore it, the ethnic cleansing that's occurring, that was very interesting. And I, kind of predicted that the Oscars were going to avoid it because, they're cowards. But good on them. They did actually give the award to who deserved it. And it's a very touching political message about unity and, not genocide. So that was very good. But really, that's it. There was a few shining moments. I'm Still Here won a few things. No Other Land won. And there were also some pretty interesting twists and surprises. But there were also surprises and twists in a bad way because Emilia Perez did win a few things. Now, with Zoe, did she really deserve it? No, it wasn't that good a performance. I will say it was very energetic, but was it her best performance on film? No. Was it all that good performance anyway? Not really. I'd have to say her work on Endgame was better and her work on Endgame was terrible. So there you go. But she's a good actress and I do feel sorry for her because, she signed up for this crazy French director and his racist vision and thought delusionally she was helping the Hispanic trans whatever, and it blew up in her face. So, you kind of feel sorry for her. But really, people will look back and say, oh, you won for Emilia Perez? Yes, I was, it's very confusing, very stupid and silly, and frankly fascistic. So, I don't know. Winning for a fascist film is kind of funny, but I don't know. But it does make world history, too, because she's Hispanic and from the Dominican Republic. So good on her. But, really, it's like, you don't deserve it. But anyway, but even more laughable, if it could get even more ridiculous, but at least Zoe Saldana is a good actress. But, like, the songs in Emilia Perez are so horrifically stupid. Like, this is a French team that doesn't know Spanish, and their Spanish songs are horrible. Even when the Spanish singers are doing the singing, I'm like, that's not how you say it in Spanish. But anyway, so it won for Best Song. Yeah, probably one of the worst musicals of all time won for Best Song. And even the director got on stage and got some love. Austrian painters are back in business. And I'm hiding not even the worst part, which is Adrian Brody. I'm going to have to save that for a whole other video because Adrian Brody literally single-handedly ruined, because you see, he took too much time with his acceptance speech by a lot. I mean, a lot. He greedily just took up so much time that so many other winners got cut short or we can't, here it is, go, you got to go now. No, we don't have any time. Pretty much ruined almost all the whole thing. There we are. But, I guess good faith. He kind of ruined it for Emilia Perez because they had to cut those things short too. But I mean, they still got 2 awards. And The Brutalist, it's okay, but it's just not that good either. Why did he win? I don't know. Anyway, that said, him saying, guys, it was fine. Wasn't terrible. No, this is terrible. This is world historically terrible. You lost so many good actors. Tony Todd, Michelle Trachtenberger, they got nothing. Michelle Trachtenberg, nothing. Michelle, nothing. Nothing for Michelle. So, yeah, this was pretty peak insanity stupid. Just really bad. But I will give it a chance. I'll look at the highlights. But Jesus Christ, this is terrible. And apparently Hulu, they couldn't even stream it correctly. So, yeah, pretty much laughable on all levels. That said, with Michelle, she died very recently, so I can understand them scrambling. They couldn't find anything, but Tony Todd has been dead for a while. So, yeah, this is just embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's weird. But, James Bond, okay. Nora, okay, I guess. And I'm still here, okay? I'm still here, got something. But, yeah, probably that's the best part of it was the documentary prize going to No Other Land. That's about it. So, one or two genuine winners, and the rest was kind of forgettable nonsense. Unfortunately. But rest in peace, Gene Hackman. Oh boy, he deserved a lot better than this, but there you go. At least you got something, but man, this was terrible. Terrible. So, in the humble opinion of Dan Merlis, I like Dan Merle, but Merle is sometimes off by a lot, so he judged it. It was okay, guys. It wasn't as bad as I expected. Oh, this was bad. This was super bad. I guess maybe because he's a Hollywood insider. And I guess you got to feel sorry for the LA people with the fires and everything, but I don't know. I mean, if you know this channel, we've covered the LAPD, just LA being corrupted by Scientology. So were these people really heroes? I have my doubts. So it just seemed, yeah, not that good. Not at all like the past Oscars, which also had a lot of cringe, but were less cringy than this. But hey, I will look up some of the highlights and do my due diligence. But man, is it really worth going through? I guess probably the Gene Hackman one is the best part of it, really. That's sad. That's sad to say, but at least they did one or two good things with the documentary winner. That is about it. That's Oscars 2025. Three good moments in a sea of really bad moments. And there we are.